Hello everyone, I've got a pretty good game of Search. I'm using pretty standard kill streaks, 3, 4, 5, and a pretty standard class. You're not going to see me rocking a Silence Intervention with Danger Close, just for shits and giggles, but I start this match by sprinting towards B-side. It's the side I favor, and I usually do pretty good on it, so I always sprint down here while defending and plant a claymore stealthily in the grass. And then I rush up here. Now this is the building I usually set up shop in, just me and my Snuggie. I mean Tar. I left my Snuggie in my one-man army backpack. And that's just full of bullshit, eh? Well, I just continue patrolling this area, and this map doesn't usually accommodate for fast action gameplay, because the bridges become 2 choke points and you just have to slowly creep your way around. Like here. I spawn for a second, then twitch over and get a kill. And at this point, I have absolutely no idea what the hell I was thinking. Must have thought this was an excellent idea at the time and wonder why no one thought of this. But I am not a professional, so don't ever attempt this. And that is why. Now I speed this part up a little bit. And my claymore gets them, so revenge is a bitch, my friend. And then I always like to keep the game-winning kill in there. That was fun to watch, and the sights never match up with the guy, but I won't question that. So the second round begins, and there's not much deviation in my plan, except a little bit of a fail there. And I always plant Claymore there, once they catch on, of course. And then I take a different route this time, but same thing happens. And then I rush up these stairs, and I don't know what I was preparing for at this moment, but then I get stuck on that fire hydrant, and I hop over this foot ledge, and then I get stuck on the tree. Again, actually that was twice on the same tree. You have to be pretty lead in order to do that. Not anyone can do that in the game. And so begins the slow trek across this bridge, continually chalking the windows and that little space up there. But the one advantage of that is that since everyone's facing the other base, it makes it really easy to flank since everyone's completely oblivious. And I was like picking up other people's weapons. Kind of stalkerish, but it's effective though. I'd rather have 2 long-range weapons. Then I rush down here, just checking around. And then another guy on that roof. Get a quick little headshot. Then I rush up here. This is an excellent spot to, well, kill someone in that exact spot, but it allows you to search the area without being easily detected. Search and destroy, kind of. And then my claymore gets that kill. And this guy will be completely oblivious. See, you can't even see that shit in the tall grass. And then the third round begins. Wahaha. And then I call in my care package, and I sped this part up because it's kind of boring and no one wants to see this. And then normally I'm not such a greedy bastard with my care packages, but since it's on Search and Search is all about timing, I feel much more confident that I take it. And then some guy hops up, and like no one's gonna notice a random hump on the roof, and then we can't forget about the claymore spot. Then I rush up here, kind of standard, and then here I spread this part up a bit. This is me just especially defending the bridge, because no one really wants to sprint across the thing, otherwise they'll get gunned down. So it's just basically a big standoff. Then I got hit markers on some of that thing, and then I see eventually someone run across, and then I see someone jump across, so I know where they're heading in that speed, so my claymore gets a kill, and then there's 2 guys, so I eventually rush down to go check the bomb out, and also I eventually hear footsteps, so that's a given. And then that guy ninjas around the bomb site, and my priming fails there, but my double take almost succeeds. But then I get the game-winning defuse. I successfully hack the complex combination of 1 2 1 2 1 2. At least they upgraded from the standard 1 1 1 1. Those terrorists. And now we begin attacking. and my plan doesn't really change much. Rush B side, but this time I get a Claymore. Predator. Now this kind of surprised me. I was expecting to either get one of them or all three of them, not right in the middle. But so we began our slow trek across the bridge, slowly checking my flank for no apparent reason. Then I heard some glass break, so I know someone's over there. So I rush, jump over, and get a kill. And so this is me just basically taking it slow, being cautious. This is search after all. And then I always throw a stun there, because in case people plant Claymore there. And here I meant to get rid of my shotgun, but ended up getting rid of my TAR. My teammate over there ends up taking it. So I rush up here, and there's almost always someone along this little hallway. But you just want to be cautious and take it slow. And it pays off. If I would have rushed in, I wouldn't have been able to bring my gun up in time. And here's an example of don't chase after anything that moves. Very helpful tip. And then fast forward the spectating, and ooh, we have to see that again for the kill cam, for the game winning kill actually. Ooh, that's epic. That's very epic indeed. So I started here by helping my teammate with his care package. He gets a counter AV and I take it, but he gets the points for it, and then we speed hack our way down to it, down to the bridge. And then I see that guy, and I got robbed by my poor aiming. So I guess essentially I robbed myself, but that's not the point. And the UAV came up pretty clear, except for that one guy. So I always rush to the other side, because people always like to hop down on the side with the stairs. It's just a tendency that people have. So you always want to go on the opposite way. And that guy's very close, so I figured he might run down, so I back up a little bit. This is where I got really indecisive and didn't know what to do. Didn't know whether I should rush up or not. And so I'm doing pretty good overall in the game. And then usually people plan on a shit ton of claymores here, so it's always good to be cautious, especially just ramp these stairs. And then I quickly check that hallway, make sure no one's there. But then I let my teammate go. And good thing I did, because he takes one for the team. But then I slowly angle out, and then I reload, pick up his gun, and then since the area is clear, I go for the game-winning plant, and then I get sniped. That damn communist sniper. And our last man eventually ends up cleaning up that sniper, and we win the round and the game, and I end up going 14-3.